When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, a crew looking to make a statement. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So South Carolina's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team...
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And the defense comes out on the very first play of the game on the road, and they bring the energy, and they get the sack. They came into this one on fire, ready to go, and that is a statement early.
And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. We knew coming in that they wanted to push the ball down the field, and they waste no time getting at it.
And I love that, man. I love being aggressive early, setting a tone, sending a message to my team. Listen, we're going to attack down the field. You better be ready for it. This offense comes out, gets the big completion way down the middle of the field.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And I'm really impressed with the start by this defense, like getting to the quarterback early and often. First drive, already have 2 sacks. That's a good sign for this defense.
Fires to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The Gamecocks are on the move. Off-play action on first down. Bringing the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
Guys, for just a little bit, let's talk about South Carolina. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. Chunked it away just as he was hit.
We're still early in this ball game, but this QB has been hit several times already, been sacked. This is one of those games that the ice bath is going to be your friend afterwards. We're just getting started. It's still in the first quarter, for goodness sakes.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Getting ready for the extra point after the first to score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because...
all out of space. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the extra point is good. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Trying play action. Pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
The return man takes it to the end zone himself, and now he'll give his team the lead.
And your defense made a big stop. You think you're getting the offense, the football back, but how about special teams coming through in a big way to take the lead for you? Get some excitement, get some juice back on your side.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really, really well and someone they can count.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. Remember, they took the last punt back for a touchdown. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quarterback adapting. He's going to run it. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Now on 2nd down. To the air. It's Underwood. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. Quarterback gets the 1st down.
On the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered.
Breaks into the open. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll bring it out. It's Daly. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, the throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Unloads to the right. Beautifully thrown ball, nice grab, good footwork, everything you want on the completion. Defense looks like they're coming. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. He'll go to the sneak. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away.
Number 24 on to kick it away.
He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And on that incompletion, I think the quarterback was being just a bit too careful, trying to throw that ball too far outside, obviously aware that the defenders are coming from the inside. You don't want to put it behind the intended target, miss the pick 6, but he needs to be more accurate.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now the lead is extended a little further. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet. But I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Tyler. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. 3rd down play from the gun. Here's a heat. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away.
Number 24 in punt formation to kick it away.
Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Touchdown! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Georgia Southern has the lead right now. Feels like it's been that way since Freedom took flight in the pregame, but this has been a good one inside Paulson Stadium. They're up by just 1 over Georgia State. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here's the handoff. Creates a little room. Picks up the 1st down. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Pocket breaking down. He's going to take off. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Setting up the screen. Plows through the defense. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. There he goes. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
This guy is really unique. Top 5 in the country running the football right now, and I love the way this offense gets him involved. They're able to move him around a little bit. They change up the schemes, but the big key every week, get him the ball, let him go to work.
First and goal for the offense. To the air, it's Underwood. He wants it all. Goes up and gets it. Did he get a foot down? No, but he got a toenail, and that is all you need. Touchdown.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take him in. This drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Works the middle. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And the Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Dumps it off in the flats. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Back to pass, it's Underwood. The pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. So now they'll try to mitigate that disaster on second down from the 15. Looking to fire. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that pass is caught at the 25. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bennett.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The give to the back. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Berry. Touchdown.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Leaves it with the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far from there in Columbia. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Turning it on! And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
On the play.
Offense getting set for first down.
For the offense.
Looking to pass. It's Underwood. Rushes on him. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Working on the right. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Got a man. It's Bennett. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go to the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Takes it from the gun on third down. And he's got it in the end zone. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in. It's Davidson. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. Coming out with it, it's James. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Maryland's offense will go on the attack first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 40. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
Good out for a first down.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Manning. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. And some room to work. He's loose. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Fielded in the end zone. It's James. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Complete downfield. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The play action fake. Spins away from the defender. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Dropping back, it's Washington. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Suggs. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Makes the grab, it's Bennett. And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He lofts one down the sideline. Got it inside the tag. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
The offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. It is good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big 10 action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar.
Just keeps moving. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air, it's Washington. What a job to lay out and make the catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Power football with the run. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, the ground game. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly.
Oh, he's got some space. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. The Terrapins will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the right. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the...
Speeding down the left side. He's up the way in for the touchdown. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Running to the left. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the Terrapins want to pick up the tempo. Back to throw, it's Washington. Hauls it in. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Terrapins will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield.
Well, the defense can't afford to give up too many big plays like that. That was a simple day one go route. A guy just running straight down the field. You need your DBs to get to that football and swat that thing away. You give up too many more of those, you don't got it.
Got it in stride inside the 20. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Made a defender miss. Into their happy place for a touchdown. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll try to tack on one more. Oh, and he missed it. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run.
Sets a kickoff.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Caught over the middle. It's Farrell. Reaches into the bag of moves and finds his way up to the 31. And the Terrapins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to throw. It's Washington. Catch in the middle. It's White. Breaks into the open. Inside the 30. Inside the touchdown, Terrapins. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it along the sideline. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. They didn't just jumpstart that drive. They've electrified it, and now they've got a 1st and goal. The hands, the feet. He steps his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Going right to work up top. Caught in the backfield. It's James. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw. It's Washington. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. They'll run it from the gun. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's open on the right. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And it's in there for a touchdown.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Washington. He'll pull it down. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's White. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
Complete to start this drive. Crosses to 40. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Handoff from the gun. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Off play action. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. From the gun on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Handoff to the single back. Gets it past the marker. And he'll take it in for a touchdown. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big time.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Caught near the sticks. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside. Defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Underwood. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They've got it down to the 32, 1st and 10 coming. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Berry. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And this offense went right back to the well, and this time the defense made sure it ran dry. Finding it tough to make positive yardage, now 3rd and goal from the 2. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. They've already put this game in a hammerlock, and now they'll go for the submission hold on 4th and goal. trying to surge it in. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw. It's Washington. Grabbed in the middle. It's Farrell. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Oh, my, circle, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down.
First down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the tight end. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
By the tight end.
Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock.
QB spikes it. No gain on the play. Brings up.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. So now it's second and long. Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more.
Fires deep toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, a team ready to put on a show, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Kentucky Wildcats. This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. Looking for a gap. It's Berry. Pass to Sticks and still on his feet. There he goes. The 40. The 30. Running inside the 20. Lean for the wire. Touchdown.
I mean, let's go. That's a day's worth of yards right there on one carry. The home run hitter takes the snap, gets the football. He does the rest, shows off the speed, taking it 90-plus yards to the house.
The Wildcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Give to the running back. Powers through the defender. He's got first down. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Saunders. Another incompletion. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. They get him stopped. 4-step, let's mark it at the 13.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Pressure coming. And as he throws, bounces into the end zone for a touchdown.
One of the reasons this...
And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Trying to keep the drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback may change this route. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. Oh, man. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the
that penalty moves the ball into the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Intercepted to stop the threat. He goes down after. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Lofts one high and deep. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. Now 2nd and 10 from their own 1, and they need just a little space if they can find it. The give to the lone running back. Turning it on. The 40. The 20. 10. Touchdown. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Catch in the middle, it's Bennett. They are on the... Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. And he's into the end zone. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. He got it.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Might be calling a hot route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Suggs. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking to throw on 3rd. Got it in the middle, it's Bennett. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Got his man quickly. And it'll be a huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pop. us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Pulls it in, it's Suggs. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. First down here for the offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do, oh, he's got some space. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Oklahoma's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they... Game's over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, that can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Williams looking for a man. Floating away. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Bussey. Breaks into the open. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. The Sooners are rolling down the field. Running behind that left side. Oh, what a move. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Sooners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Grabbed behind the line, it's Johnson. And I think they'll give him 2 on them, and 2nd and 8 coming up. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, just nothing happening that time for the QB, right? RPO keeps it. He's trying to throw, nobody there. He tries to buy time, getting out to his right-hand side, but the defense took everything away and just forced the quarterback to have to eat the football.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So now on comes the field goal unit. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll give it to the back. Hard running there. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Such great awareness along the sideline and the ability to get that foot down for the catch. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the big fella. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He might want another play. To the air on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Suggs. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Berry. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. Entertaining 1st quarter, and we are all locked up after 1 as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down here. Looking to throw again. Buys a little time with his feet. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Wide open, he makes the catch. And it's in for a touchdown. Talk about keeping your eyes downfield and then unleashing one on a rope.
And having a guy like that can buy time and beat you down the field with his feet, but also what you said is the most important thing. Keeps his eyes down the field. He's not looking to run the football. He can, but he's looking to do damage and make a big play down the field. Because he had his eyes up, he could do it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to West Virginia. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll leave it with the lone back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes a grab for a big play. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Williams will pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They'll run the sneak for it. Ball is at the 3-yard line. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone, but they'll need to move forward here on 4th and short. Going for the marker on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. The extra point here would tie the game.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. The give to the running back from the shotgun. There he goes. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Bennett. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. To throw, it's Underwood. He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Out of the gun, the inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. 2nd down coming up. Give to the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Time to take a shot. And he makes the catch inside the 15.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in a slot. He's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. It's so nice to have a target like that.
I love the awareness by the DB. Great job, man. It's in your own end zone. You see the ball, you break on it. I'm not trying to catch that thing. I'm trying to swat it down. Make sure I don't give up the touchdown. Nice awareness by the DB.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Suggs. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Grab near the marker. It's Bennett. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
I think the defense was even caught off guard on that one, guys. Not seeing the field goal unit trot out onto the field. They had a golden opportunity there to make a stop.
Into the end zone for a touchdown.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point was good. He'll bring it out. It's Bussey. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Williams looking for a man. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. The sure hands, it's Bussey. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Grab near the sticks. It's Bussey. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Going to try to get it himself. And the 35 is open. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Looking downfield on first down. Fires left. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. It's a fumble on the play. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Williams will pass. Gets it to him on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. After not getting a thing done on first down, it's second and long from the 24. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Tees. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Sooners are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Out of the shotgun on third down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. Turning it on. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. The Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle. It's Freeman. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the middle. It's complete. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Got room on the return. At the 30. Past the 10. Finds the finish line for the touchdown.
And stop it. How about back-to-back weeks with kick sixes? This guy is now making plays, not just for his defense. He's scoring points, and I promise you the locker room is a lot of fun. Mr. Pick Six, he's going to get a lot of congratulations and a lot of accolades this week.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. North Texas has some work to do. There's no other way to put it. But the mantra of this program is hats hard work. And if they can chip away here, they may be able to pull this out. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Tulsa. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like
oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Williams looking for a man. Wide open downfield. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown Sooners. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
This is a receiver that is so good running routes. You never know which way he's going to go at the top of his route because he doesn't kick. He doesn't telegraph where he's going. The timing on corner routes is so important, and the quarterback did a nice job getting it out early so his receiver could make the catch and then take it into the end zone.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Wants to go up top on first down. Working that left side now. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Line getting set on second down. They're going to run it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Under fire. Got it in the middle, it's buried.
Hold.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's going for it all. Makes the catch down the right side. And the runner is down, and so is the flag.
Illegal forward pass.
So they had the big... but it's all for naught as the illegal forward pass cost them.
Number 15.
And here comes the punt team. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. And the returner will be dragged down. Williams will pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page. And
he knocks the extra point through the uprights. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now second and long from the 21. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. And here comes the offense on second down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. It's Berry. And he's knocked down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball. Close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Looking for room. It's Berry. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Back to throw, it's Underwood. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the catch on the left. Finds some room. And he will house it.
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. And they might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
He'll bring it out. It's Bussey. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Snags it quickly on the left. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Fires one high and deep. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
On the run, it's Berry. Heading to the end zone. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
And And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, and getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
The Sooner offense returns to the field. Williams looking for a man. Gets it out fast. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a second and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. The Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. To the ground with the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Quarterback making checks. Trying play action. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the tight end. He will not. Here, they'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Robinson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Williams will pass. Fires to the middle. He makes the catch. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
The give from the gun. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. And the Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown Sooners! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They'll go back to work on offense. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got out of trouble and throws. Snagged out of the air. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the run, it's Davidson. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went
time states as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only to find a way to win. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, a squad looking to put on a show. Taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the TCU Horned Frogs. Running back searching for a hole. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. 3rd down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Hand off from the shotgun. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So TCU's offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are going to be met up front by a deep. Leaves it with the back. Makes it past the marker. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Looking to take a shot. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Quick strike complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He wants to throw it again. And he's got a touch. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Baker. The Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Horned! Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. And he drops it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the Heat gets home. 45. And the Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. He went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Gonna run it. It's Berry. Past the 30. Open space at the 25. Touchdown.
Well, I think the coaching staff...
And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And there... A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got it in the middle, it's Berry. Third and 2. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. He's up to 113 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. Gets it in there for a methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Barnes. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Horned Frogs line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught over the middle. It's James. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. And the Horned Frogs getting set on first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's James. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Horned Frogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Grabbed over the middle. It's Baker. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Caught in the backfield. It's Barnes. Touchdown, TCU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Starts to scramble to the left. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down and run. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. It's a fine line right now between being aggressive, trying to win it here, and not blowing the game with a turnover. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking deep down the right side. A full dive to haul that one in. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half.
Timeout, TCU.
They got the explosive play. Now to finish the deal, it's 1st and 10 from the 12. The give to the tailback. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Hard-hitting tackle. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. Ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Nerves of steel right down the boulevard on the game-winning chip shot. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.